Adding a raised bed for our new strawberries. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. That and a little bit of a garden update is what today's video is about. But first, please subscribe, hit the like button, share the videos. Please help us with the algorithm. And make sure if you want to be subscribed, make sure you double check often and make sure you haven't been unsubscribed. That's happening all the time. People are getting unsubscribed. So please help out the channel and stay tuned. So today we got some more green onions from our garden, dehydrating. They're they're done. So we'll throw them in the mason jar. These are some new additions. We need to build something for them and get them planted. Strawberries. Okay, this is one of the projects for today. I don't know if you can tell it, but that is a raised bed. I had that extra piece there, and this is my last board, my last 2x10 by 8. So with these tools here, an electric drill, some screws, a tape measure, and a handsaw, I'm going to make a raised bed for the strawberries. So stand by and we'll show you how to do it. Okay, so far what I did was I cut this board off of this board to equal this board. So that's going to be the ends. Now I marked this board right there halfway. So I'm just going to cut that in half. That'll be the two sides, and then these will be the two ends. So let me get this on. Man, I wish I had a circular saw right now. What we got here is a finished raised bed. Yay! See, just 3 screws per side. This is like a 2 3/4, kind of like a 3 foot by 2 foot bed. Yeah, screws, tape measure, handsaw, drill, and there we go. We got ourselves a little raised bed for over here for the strawberries. Okay, so part of this gardening thing is maximizing space, figuring out how it all fit, especially with sunlight available, trees, shade, all this stuff like that. So that one for the strawberries is going to go, these are the big 4 beds that we have right there. So that container with sweet potatoes I moved over there, turned them long ways instead of flat. That used to be over here, and the other one with onions in it used to be also flat against there. So I moved those like that, put this right here. I think that'll be a good location. So now we just need to get some dirt in it and then plant the strawberries. Okay, so the soil for this raised bed and the makeup of it. As you see here, a bunch of cardboard in the bottom. Keep the weeds from growing up through it. And we have some pine or fir needles we're just going to throw in the very, very bottom. We have a little bit of the topsoil mushroom compost mix left. We need to get some more. But we have Boy AP is digging me some more dirt. So we're going to de-rock it, which will take a while because we got lots of rocks here. And then we'll start filling this up. So I'll show you right now. Oops. I don't know what just happened, but I think I took a picture. But anyway, I'll just, sprinkle some of this stuff in there. And then what I'll do is I'll just flatten it out. And that was basically just to get rid of that stuff. I could have thrown some twigs down there, branches, cut grass, whatever. It'll just help to compost it all. Help the healthy soil. Okay, so we did decide to get some grass clippings. So we went around and hand cut the grass and a bunch of weeds and stuff like that. Just threw them in there. It'll compost down, it'll be good for the soil. Okay, so we're getting it filled, and strawberries like sandy soil from what I heard. So we have a bunch of really good sandy soil. There's a bunch of worms in it, and as you can see, there's a bunch of little rocks. We're picking out all the bigger rocks, and that's what this is. We're throwing them over here, but we're not going to pick out every single rock. So what we're doing is putting that in there. We're going to throw, that's like 3 or 4 buckets of, sandy soil. I'm going to throw another one in there and then put in that topsoil, kind of mix it around a little bit, and then we're going to plant some strawberries. Okay, so the sandy soil is all in there, and the strawberries are all in there perfectly. And as you can see right here, this color soil, That's coming from this garden mix, the mushroom compost. So we're going to spread that all around the strawberries so they'll get lots of good nutrients. Okay, the strawberries are in. They are fertilized with that good mixture, mushroom compost, and watered. And one thing, I don't know if they went back down again. Oh no, you can see how good our soil is. See that worm? There's another worm there. There's worms popping up. Oh, there's like a centipede, millipede type thing. Squish that. But yeah, there's worms popping up all over here. I don't see any more, but they were, when we were watering, they were popping up all over the place. So that is our new strawberry bed. So we're gonna enjoy a bunch of yummy strawberries soon. Our first honeydew coming up. Looking good. Things are starting to grow. It's gonna look like a jungle around here pretty soon. All right, so we got more peas coming up here. There's some more there. I'll try to go slow. We got these are the 3 bigger ones. And then that row there, you can probably see them, the little green things. Yep, there we go. We have 15 peas coming up on these 2 rows. This is our other row of peas. That's what they are. See them all coming up here? See all the little peas coming up? There's 14 coming up in this row so far. So looking good. And we have 2 corn coming up so far. That one and where is it? Oh, that one. For this update, we got Jerusalem artichokes. We got 1, we got 2 and 3, 4, 5 coming up so far. Since we're trying to make use of space and grow everywhere, to grow up here, right along there, I put some peas. So we'll have some peas coming up there. This place also, trying to maximize growth. We got a row of peas in right there, as well as you see some yellow airsoft BBs. They grow really well around here. Another spot trying to maximize growth. Here all along here, we have a row of peas planted. So they'll come up here and I'll do something, help them grow up the side next to the deck. And then also our random potatoes coming up. This is our random area. And that is either, that's cabbage, I believe. So yeah, things are starting to come around. Here's another spot I planted some peas in right there. This is a ridge right before it goes down to some blackberry bushes to our lower field. So all along this ridge you can see here, all along there in front of the blackberry bushes, all the way down to that right there, I want to plant peas. I want to put some fence posts up and string some lines all the way down the whole thing and have a wall of peas growing here. I want this whole place to look like the Garden of Eden. Everywhere you look is something growing for food. That would be so awesome. And then along this thing, so far I did actually come down here and there's some peas in that area. But obviously we need to clean this up some, quite a bit. I hope you guys liked the video. Pretty simple to make your own little raised bed for whatever you want. This was for strawberries and, you know, showed you around the garden a little bit more too, updates, things are growing. Like I said, pretty soon all this area behind me is going to be like this big massive jungle. What I envision my property to look like is like all along there, all along in the background and over where you can't see off screen over here, just a wall of like food. And then everything, I want to have like these, like you see here, these gravel pathways. I want gravel pathways all through it, as well as like stone pathways, and I want just stuff growing. I want you to feel like you're in the Garden of Eden on my property. That is the end result. Well, maybe not the end. There isn't really an end, but that's what I want this space to look like. I think it'll be awesome and growing, all of it growing food. But I love you guys. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please share the videos. And remember, prepping is living insurance. I love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.